Oh bitches, I am here with my first ever video on YouTube, and you can bet your asses that it's an unpopular K-pop opinions video. Disclaimer, I know this trend is like 1,000 years old by now, but I've been thinking of some K-pop opinions of my own that will probably get me killed. Oh well. It is what it is. I probably shouldn't have to say this, but these are all just my personal opinions. If you agree or disagree, that's great, but please don't come at me in the comments. I am sensitive, lol. If you do however have some opinions of your own that you would like to share, then please do so respectively. Now, onto the video. Number 1, Jin is the best vocalist in BTS. I don't really know if this one is unpopular, but I've asked a lot of my friends who they think the best vocalist in BTS is, and when I do they always say either Jungkook or Jimin. Now, don't get me wrong, the vocalists in BTS are vocalists for a reason, but I just prefer Jin's voice over the other members. I believe that Jin's voice can suit any kind of song, whether it be Boy in Love or Epiphany. Listen to this. Do you hear how raspy this boy's voice can get? Now listen to this. Wig, snatched. Number 2, I prefer Naughty Boy over Shine. Please hear me out on this one. When Cube announced that Edon would not be taking part in Pentagon's Thumbs Up comeback, I was extremely salty and said to myself that I wouldn't support any more of Pentagon's comebacks. Then I realized that Edon leaving was not the group's fault and that my poor boys didn't deserve that. So I listened to Naughty Boy, and holy hell, it near enough cured my depression. When I listened to the intro I immediately got Shine vibes, and when Kino began singing I was in love. Also, my precious boy Jinho looked so good this era, don't fight me on that one. But overall I just preferred Naughty Boy because of the message behind the lyrics, the music video, and Shine one finally getting the lines he deserves. Yes, you go boy, mama's proud. While we're on the topic of Pentagon, I just want to say that Jinho is one of the most underappreciated male vocalists in the K-pop industry. Maybe I'm just being biased, which I always am, but Jinho's voice is just so gorgeous. Like Jin's, it can suit any kind of song, and his high notes honestly kill me.
She told me you'd never be alone.
If you haven't already, please check out his cover of Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. You won't be disappointed. Number 4, fanfiction and shipping idols are okay to an extent. I'll probably get some hate for this in the comments, but as a fanfiction writer myself, I honestly don't see the harm in shipping idols as long as you don't take it too far. Shipping idols that barely even talk or interact with each other is just ridiculous, and makes no sense to me. I understand that it can be fun to imagine your faves together sometimes, but you should be sure to not hound your social media with disgusting headcanons and photoshopped images of your faves kissing. That's going too far. Number 5, 17 have the best choreography of any other boy group out there. Now before y'all come at me with pitchforks and torches, let me explain. When I say the best choreography, I don't mean the most complex or the most hardcore. I'm talking about the style, meaning and synchronization, and 17 have all of those. With every dance they have for each of their title tracks, I can really feel the energy of each member through my computer screen. Whenever I watch the dance videos for Clap or Boom Boom, I just get so hyped up because the choreography matches the song perfectly. And whenever I watch the dance videos for Thanks or Home, I feel like crying because each and every member dances with so much passion. Also, their synchronization is what keeps me sane. Number 6, BTS are getting boring. These boys used to be my ults, but in recent comebacks I feel myself just getting bored of them. I became an ARMY in May 2017, just before they started getting recognition overseas, and ever since Fake Love I have just lost interest in them. I also had an unfortunate encounter with a few other ARMYs in January, which has made me move on to other groups. I have to admit though, Idol was the biggest bop of 2018. Number 7, I don't mind Momo's cutesy and saturated voice. Don't get me wrong, I would prefer it much more if JYP let Momo use her natural voice, but I honestly like Momo's cutesy voice. When I first heard Likey, Momo's solos were my favorite parts of the song, and they still are. However, when I heard Deja Vu off of the What Is Love album, I just cringed during Momo's parts, so I definitely think her cutesy voice suits different songs. I have a lot to say for this one, so strap in. Number 8, Monsta X are one of the funniest K-pop groups I have ever come across. Anyone who knows me even remotely knows that Monsta X are my ultimate K-pop group. The chemistry that each of the members have with one another is just so fresh and nice to watch that I find myself watching old episodes of Monsta X-Ray just to laugh at their idiotic antics. If you don't think Monsta X are funny, watch this.
아니 이걸 저기요 아니 이게 너무 짧아. 아니 잠깐만, 이게 너무 짧아. 아니 이게 너무 짧아. 아니 이게 너무 짧아. 저렇게 좀 해줘봐. 잠깐만. 우와 좋아, 쳐다보지 마. 아니 이게 너무 짧아. 이걸 어떻게 돌려? 왜 이렇게 많이 넣었어? 아니 너무 많이 넣었어. 아니 이게 너무 짧아.
Honestly, there are so many more videos I could show you of Monsta X being idiots, but I'll restrain myself. Stan Monsta X. Number 9, I absolutely adore Astro's concepts. These boys became one of my favorite K-pop groups in a matter of literally a day because of their concepts. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that Baby is my favorite K-pop song of all time, and that I love cute concepts with boy groups. The members are also such dorks, and I'm pretty sure everyone's seen that video with the fly or whatever the fuck that bug was, but yeah, that was Astro, and I'll never get tired of hearing their songs. I'm not sure if this is unpopular, but oh well. Number 10, Chewing Gum is a gem. I see so many people giving this song unnecessary hate when in all honesty it's another one of my favorite K-pop songs of all time. Whenever I hear Chewing Gum I can't help but smile and sing along because it's so catchy and it's just my style of music. I stan cute concepts, Sumi. Number 11, Hyuna was selfish. I know people will come at me for this one, and quite frankly I don't care. When word broke out of Hyuna and Edan dating, I was happy for them of course, but I also feel as if there were better ways to announce them dating to the public. Firstly, I find the timing of the announcement a little suspicious and saddening, as Pentagon had just reached the peak of their fame with Shine and were finally getting the recognition they deserved after 2 years. Hyuna has been an active K-pop idol since 2007, so it was safe to say that she had already reached the peak of her fame and had secured a place in the K-pop industry. It was okay for her to leave Cube as she had enough credibility as an artist to get signed elsewhere, but it would have been a lot harder for Edan, since he wasn't as popular as Hyuna. Obviously I know that isn't the case anymore since they both signed to P Nation, and I'm glad they will still be able to make music, but groups like Pentagon, B2B, G-Idol, and CLC will have to suffer. Number 12, Love Scenario wasn't that good. I don't have much to say about this other than I listened to Love Scenario a few times and soon got sick of it. Oops. Number 13, Blackpink are overrated. I honestly don't get the hype around a girl group with less than 10 songs. Don't get me wrong, I like Blackpink somewhat and the songs they make are always bops, but I can't seem to get my head around the hype they're receiving. That doesn't go to say that they don't deserve their popularity, and it's not their fault that they don't have many songs since YG are trash. I'm just waiting for Jisoo solo that YG promised us. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I honestly have so many more opinions lined up, so if you enjoyed please tell me in the comments and I can make a part 2. Stay beautiful bitches.